Dodge this! Ah! Freeze! Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze! Cool it!
No one escapes my sights! Hey! Get him! Yeah. Ah.
Dodge this! Ha! Ah! Ugh! Freeze! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ah! Cool it! Ah! Ah! Don't push your luck. Yeah. Freeze.
Wow, this weather is awesome.
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it! Freeze! I'm getting tired of this game. Dodge this! Cool it! How fortunate.
How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license. Isn't it obvious? You got...
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place.
So you came looking for us because...
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your... Today, I'm here as an examiner. I gave you your wind glider, so this is my responsibility.
An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror... But we do need to... Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load.
wow, that's a big
Great. Come find me when you're done.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
first wisp of wind brushed across the land. Birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Huh. Anyway, let's...
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
No, I can't write a piece based on this info.
get frostbite. Ah! Huh! Ah! Freeze! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Quite the find.
Prepare to be blown away!
Let's spark things up a little.
Let it rain! Maybe I wasn't meant for this world. Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty...
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal apparently, if you pop an animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up real...
No, not that story. Paimon
what? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same...
How in the heck do you confuse a bed...
It's because maybe deep down inside, what you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of the... Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an but anyway, don't be nervous. Okay then, you just need to follow... You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider. The next part of the exam is in monster...
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock.
Get hit. He. Yep. Hit.
No pain, no gain.
Hey, here! Over here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide... Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now.
Easy! You've flown this way before anyway!
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license. Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Windborne Traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using but he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me.
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that...
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean. Time Veil. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues. Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore,
There are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch.
What's the hurry?
how do we know if this was left by Raptor or an Animo slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Wait, are you telling me people actually...
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came...
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now?
If this really belongs to Raptor, it appears that the elemental markings point this...
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going. Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear.
Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this!
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it.
Hilly churls, but I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly churl camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures... But today, some crazy fellows...
Now, who does that remind?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking... I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's... Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that...
Heavy object? The artifact? Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase! Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
What's the hurry?
Another test subject. Freeze!
Come a little closer.
Freeze!
open!
Freeze!
You're open!
Freeze!
Freeze! You're open!
Freeze!
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Freeze!
Cool it! You're open! Don't push your luck!
Freeze!
Dodge this! You're open!
Freeze!
You're open!
Freeze!
This doesn't look good.
No one escapes my sights!
Suffocate!
Get him!
Come a little closer. Surrender and I'll be gentle. You're in for a little shock.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've gone, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings.
Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him! There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Yeah, but what's that got to do with anything?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for... So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours. This is not the... You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!